I know we all have to find confidence in this world, but you decide where that confidence comes from and what it's rooted in. Is it rooted in the inner child and the trust, love, understanding, being able to be wrong and learn from people, your creativity, your willingness to protect people and understand and be sensitive and create and knowing what you're capable of and clean confidence, trust in the universe, love? Or is it rooted in ego and being right and victory and knowing who you are? And that's great. I use my ego to know who I am and what I deserve. I do. But when you start thinking that the truth doesn't apply to you, that how you affect others does not apply to you, that you have control over existence that you don't have, that it's up to you to decide what something is when it's not, you are one perception. When you start hurting people around you, when you start projecting on people with inner child, see, I already know what's happening. I got clarity tonight. I got perspective tonight that changed my life. We are literally born in the inner child, and then we develop ego in this system of distraction, of labels, of stereotype, of perspective, of influence, of toxicity from those before us, of generations that got told to suppress that inner child, suppress that sensitivity. They literally got programmed by ego right there to take their anger out in all the wrong places, to not be truthful, to not be real, to think that someone living an inner child and honest is weak, is goofy, is nothing. I know that ego brings all this psychological warfare and gaslighting and shaming and guilt tripping people and all these little things that humans can do to make each other feel bad. The silent treatment, just talking down to someone, picking someone apart, ridiculing them for no reason. When your ego gets to the point where you don't even know how to be honest anymore, when you don't even know how to be real, when you're wrong, when you're fucking projecting on somebody that's done nothing wrong and they stand up for themselves and you can't even let them stand up for themselves and admit what you're doing, that's a problem. And when your confidence is rooted in ego instead of actual faith and trust and understanding and love, that's a problem. And that's the problem. As the inner child is building the world, the ego